Okay, so welcome to a very special episode of Advice for Buffoons. Not dissimilar to last episode, there's no advice, because nobody asked any questions. So, is it focusing? It's not focusing. Gotta set the...
Man, your camera's suck.
I know. Boo! So I gotta... Yeah, so we're gonna do... We have a very special episode of Advice for Buffoons planned. This is,
We bought a mic.
Yep, we paid $300. So this is,
just for you guys.
This is Advice for Buffoons, Comedy Club for Buffoons, Laugh Hour for Chuckles and Charity. So 100% of the proceeds of this episode are going to charity of the commenter's choosing. So if you don't comment, you're killing someone. So
Hopefully the charity is TCB.
hopefully the charity is TCB. That's Trans Canada Brewing. So we've got a few great comics here. I've got my occasional host in the audience here.
Hello.
So he'll be heckling and stuff. So I think I'm going to start out with some crowd work.
I love the heckle.
I'm going to start out with some crowd work. And then we'll get into the jokes. We'll get into a little bit of laughs. Yay! Okay. So, what a great audience.
Yeah.
So what do you do for work, man?
Whatever I can do.
What are you, gay or something?
Yeah.
Oh, so I was taking a walk the other day, and I saw a gay man, a blonde gay man. His name was Tyler.
Huh. That's me.
You, who you with here tonight?
Peter the Perry Dog.
Peter the Perry Dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get right into the jokes. More jokes are coming. So I wrote this all myself. So, hello buffooners, gooners, and possibly boomers. It's ya boy, Skinny Penis.
I know that one.
JK, it's your other boy, Brayden here. And I'm here to make you slap your tummy with joy and chortle so hard you may just combust. So grab a drink, put your feet up, and let's be merry. Speaking of merry, why can't we say Christmas anymore?
Why can't we?
It makes me, I don't know. I just said, why can't we? It makes me so sad. When I was a tot, we used to wish each other happy, merry, todger-touching Christmas.
Womp womp.
But Trudeau said to stop it, so I did. Sad. Many such cases. I remember when I was a little boy, and you were giving gifts, when your mommy would give you a gift, you had to give her a little kiss. And now, when your mom gives you a gift, you have to say sorry to all the non-denominational Christians who don't celebrate Christmas. Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Christmas.
That's true.
And Mennonites don't celebrate Christmas either. I don't know if Hutterites do, but I hope they do. Anyway, Christmas is fun. Everyone has a favorite part, I think, unless you hate Christmas like the Mennonites. Then I guess they don't.
Do they hate it?
They don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh.
And Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate their birthday.
Oh.
How do they know how old they are?
They count. They just don't celebrate.
I used to be scared of the Grinch. I didn't like how he was green or mean. I don't know. I don't know what was scarier. Which was scarier? My mom told me if I didn't behave on Christmas, he would take me away, and I would never come home or see my friends again, and I would be hurt. Bad. Needless to say, I was the best behaved boy at the table when we would eat Dad's holiday pork slop, even though I wanted to bang my head on the table. And it was a big square table, it was a big square table, so best believe if I hit my head, I'd be bleeding. That shit bleeding, B. Auntie Bister was there too. Auntie Bister, well, let's just say she was not a very good woman. Not at all. let's just say she used to stomp rats and stuff. That has disturbed me. And gives me shivers to even think about. And let's just say also, let's just say also stuff you probably don't know about, want to know about. Because, well, let's just say, if you knew, well, your tummy would hurt and you would have to go bathroom. Probably. IDK. That's street for I don't know. That is just what happened.
Woo. Yeah.
That's just what happened. Anyone in the crowd got an auntie they don't like?
Me? I don't like my auntie.
What's her name?
Aunt Karen.
Oh!
Be quiet, Karen.
Shut up, Karen. You're on camera, Karen. I was walking around the outdoors the other day, as I do, when I noticed a thing that made me stop. Now, I don't normally stop. Okay, when I'm doing a task. I'm doing it. I ain't stopping for you, you stupid bitch. Yeah, I don't stop if I'm doing something. So I stopped, and I looked at the thing that made me stop. It was a little brown creature, rodent of some kind. So I scooped him up and poked his little belly. It was so cute, by jolly, I could have made it pop with cuteness. And I could have made the red come out.
Yeah.
When I was a little boy, I had a pet hamster.
Woo, I love hamsters.
And you know where that goes. Anyway, I put him down and he bit me. Even after I had shown it my love. It made me so mad I thought I might 808. Crash out. Once again, that means wig out, get angry, go crazy. Now that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
The stupid gay people online say you shouldn't pick up small brown things, but I think it's okay. I mean, if I was short, I would want to be big. Big things are cool. There's this YouTube channel I watch where women get big. I mean, what?
Oh.
Sorry, that was a brain derp. Activating normal mode. So you guys heard about Trump? The Orange Man is president, lol. Let's laugh out loud.
Lol.
Lol. Stay mad, liberals. Drain the swamp. This swamp is massive. Orange Man bad.
Yeah.
Just joking. Just joking. I do not care much for him, but at least now we have Elon in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency. That's Doge. That's true, by the way. Isn't politics amazing? Isn't politics amazing?
Yeah.
He will save us and bring us to the moon. To the moon! Huddle, huddle to the moon! GameStop! Where I don't have to hang out with Auntie Mister. So in conclusion, Grinch bad, Auntie Mister bad, Trump bad, but Little Rodent's pretty good sometimes. Thank you for listening, and I hope I made you breathe slightly out your nose. Thank you for your glorious time. Bisous.
Yeah.
So that was my set.
That was so funny. I said that was so funny.
So that was my set. I hope you enjoyed. This is my first ever set. I wrote all those myself. So I hope you'll have me again for this open mic.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. So
next?
We got another great comic who goes by the name Tyler.
Nope.
So give it up. Get a round of applause. It's given 7th grade, bro.
It's John Cena.
It's given 7th grade, bro.
But it's me.
I'm gonna have to edit this out, bro.
No.
You don't have your set list.
It's the one you've all been waiting for,
You don't have your set list.
ladies and gentlemen. I don't even need it because I'm just that funny, right?
This is the jokes you wrote.
I spent so much time writing this. I'm a hard worker. That's what my mom always said about me as a little boy. Hey guys, thanks for having me on the Comedy for Buffoons Comedy Club nightclub for night laughs, charity, and cheer. It really means a lot to me as a person. Thank you. I'm gonna have a good clean set today. No jokes about Porridge Place, the forks, or the word work on plussies, and definitely nothing racial. So like no bad jokes about like and I words or anything like that. No, but seriously, what a beautiful audience. You're making me nervous.
Say about I words?
I don't know. They say you should imagine an audience in their underpants, but I think I like Papa Stiffy. More jokes incoming. Have I ever told you about how I lost my virginity? It was this. Oh no! Have you ever noticed? Sex is awesome, right?
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. I love the part where it ends.
Is that the end of the page?
Of my first page, yes sir.
Is it really?
I was walking around Porridge Place last night. There was a really rotten, odorous odor. By Willie, it would make the Grinch turn green. Oh wait, he already is green. My bad. I don't watch.
Hold on, you want to tell that one in the crowd? I'll interject you.
By Willie would make the Grinch turn green, I say.
The Grinch is green.
That's right, he is.
No, you do that. Then you read it as it. No, it's fine. Just keep going.
He's already green?
Yep.
My bad. I don't watch cartoons. I watch adult shows like The Wire. No, but back to the story now. So it was really stinky. I'm talking a real PU kind of smell. And not the usual downtown smell. No, sir. This was something else. So, like the bloodhound I am, I tried tracking the smell. Tracking the smell led me to... Tracking the smell led me to the biggest and ugliest rat I had ever seen. That's right, folks. Kevin Klein.
Oh no! We went there.
Yes, we did. But seriously, it was a big brown rat, and it was probably eating the grossest food ever. Anyway, that was awkward. Sir, if that wasn't very funny, I stopped taking Prozac recently. I don't really give a shit about my life anymore. Anyway, I always find it funny when someone from out of town comes for the winter. I met this one guy once.
Yeah, you met someone once?
Yeah, I met someone who came here for the winter. Came by in January. He said he was here for the sandwich scene. Let's give it up for the sandwich scene.
Woo!
So what's your favorite sandwich?
I had a chicken schnitzel from a Jewish deli. Bernstein's. It was very delicious.
I had a bite too. It's very delicious.
That's cap.
No, I did. I got good borscht too, I may say. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about sandwiches. The sandwich scene.
No, you're talking about a guy you met.
Yeah, but he was here for the sandwich scene.
Oh, wait.
Sir. Anyway, I said to him, "What? You're here for a black ice sandwich?" Do you guys get it? Because Winnipeg has black ice. Okay. Those words are something else, bruh. I was coming home from a party last night. I was drunk as a skunk and twice as smelly because I shit myself. No, I'm just joking. With the potholes had me driving like I certainly was.
Drunk or full of shit?
What do you think, sir? He knows what I'm talking about. Why are there so many potholes? It's like an orbital space station broke into the upper atmosphere.
That's not what that says.
Why are there so many potholes? I wrote to myself. It's like if an orbital space superstation broke in the upper atmosphere. during a galactic conflict that crashed into Earth like God's wrath. Or something gay like that. My first car wash I ever got in was because of a
I said car crash, not car wash.
My tricycle had to get taken off, folks. What do you think about that?
Oh, I thought you were an adult, low key.
What do you think about that?
I think that's low key funny.
Thank you. Jeez, tough crowd. Reminds me of the Nuremberg trials. At least at Nuremberg trials, you get a job if you were lucky. The only thing I get is big tomato. I always thought it was weird when they would throw tomatoes in cartoons. Like, do you know how expensive those things are?
That's true. They are expensive.
How expensive are they?
Like $1.50 or something.
Christ, this economy. No, seriously, I was making tacos last night. Taco mia, am I right? But yes, no jokes here. It cost me a pretty penny just for some big red tomatoes. Have I ever told you guys how I lost my virginity? It was a sticky situation. Oh no. But have I ever told you that sex is awesome? And that the part where it ends. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong fucking joke. I got ChatGPT to write a few of these sometimes and it glitches out. Hold on. Remember when I said I was going to tell a clean set? I guess that was a shitting lie. Sorry, you guys. I guess I don't really subscribe to that woke stuff. Yeah, last time I got fired because I was telling some jokes my bosses didn't really like or something. Let's just say there was a bit about an animal, a bottle of giant John Daniels, and the forks. It got a little weird. Anyone notice how many homeless people are at the forks? It's weird, right? Right?
It's weird. It's weird.
It's weird. Like, wouldn't you rather be at home or something? I don't know, this shit's crazy. Anyway, that's my set. Quick drop.
Yeah, no one drop that.
Like a boss.
Okay, so that that actually lasted a lot longer than I thought it would.
That was so funny.
That actually went. I thought that was only going to take us about 8 minutes. It's actually been 17. So I hope you've been enjoying the show. Unfortunately, that was our last comic for the night. So it was an open mic night with only 2 comics, both of which went over time for their set. So unfortunately, any money donated during the sets will be immediately forfeited and property of the comedy club.
To my pocket.
Boo!
Yeah, for us.
Boo! Sorry, you guys. So, let's kick it old school. Shit. Let's kick it old school. Get the chair over here. Boy, get the chair over here.
Do you remember that Disney show Kicking It?
Get the chair over. This is how we're gonna do the rest of the episode. This is how we're gonna
Slam poetry.
This is how we're gonna do the rest of the episode. We're gonna. This is how. Can you even hear that? I don't even know if you can in fact hear that. Hold on. Hold on here.
I think we have to be speaking into the mic.
Yeah, well, we have to speak into the mic, but. No more mic. You can hear us well enough. We just gotta speak up.
Okay. Should we get closer to the camera?
Yeah, we should probably get closer to the camera. Not that close.
Hello.
So, that was sort of an experimental bit. It was an advanced sort of anti-comedy sort of.
Anti-comedy. That was comedy, bro.
It was almost a parody of a It was a Xerox of a Xerox in a lot of ways. So I hope I hope you found the jokes funny. I hope they weren't too offensive. I know there were some things in there that I know would upset some people.
Anti-Bister.
Like there was some mention of, I words.
Yeah, well,
Some mention of I words in there, which was a little curious.
Tough crowd.
I know one comic said they were going to have a clean set and then sort of told a lot of jokes about Portage Place. And, there's even a comment about natives in there, and that's... we don't control what they say, right?
Well, dark humor.
Dark humor,
It's
liberals.
meant to provoke
It's meant to disturb.
and make you poop.
That's not dark humor, that's brown humor.
Yeah.
Potty humor.
It's a new wave.
It's a whole... like a big yellow wave in the pot.
In my toilet.
In my toilet, a big yellow wave and brown wave in the toilet. It's a big yellow wave because I pee and then I poop, so the poop makes a big yellow wave.
Don't I know it?
Don't I know? You ever use the bath when you go poop? Do you look down at the toilet to see what kind of mess you made?
Yeah, everyone does, I think.
I've asked you this before, and you said you don't.
Well, I was being coy, but I do. Everyone does.
You take a poop, and then you're like,
Well, either that or when I stand up, I look down. That's a
look
poop.
what I made.
Yeah.
You're like, look what I made. Are you ever proud?
Yes.
Really? When?
You know when.
Big poops? Big poop? You're proud of big poops?
Sure.
Big poopies? People don't get proud of big pee.
No, that's more concerning.
Pee? But when you pee and it's a big, splash.
Yeah. Maybe we should not talk about pee.
What's so bad about talking about pee?
It's going to gross our beautiful audience out.
We don't even...
Our beautiful 2 audience members.
Our beautiful 4 audience members, me, you, and 2 Redditors.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's tons of audience members.
Maybe if you post your videos to r/Ukraine again, you get more views.
Yeah, I used to post my videos to r/Ukraine war footage,
Yeah.
and I used to get a lot of hate comments.
The one with the purr dog got 500 views because of it.
I had to actually take that video down and re-upload it because I got so many, insane comments.
The one where you called Ukrainian people orcs.
I didn't call Ukrainians orcs, I called Russians orcs, and I said they wanted to eat prairie dogs.
Right. Alright, you're like...
I'm right hungry for a prairie dog.
Yeah.
And I said that the orcs eat prairie dogs. We were like, death to all orcs. Exterminate the East. And I'm like, chill on them.
Yeah.
Russians made some of the best games ever. Stalker. No, I think that's Ukrainians. Never mind.
Estonians made Skype.
Yeah, Skype fucking blows chunks.
Oh, I like it.
When was the last time you used Skype?
I wanted to keep using Skype when we were talking. We were like, let's use Discord.
What do you mean keep using it? We never once spoke on Skype.
Because you wouldn't let me.
Yeah, because it sucks.
I was still talking to my friends on Skype.
No, you weren't.
I was.
You're such a capper.
I don't use it anymore.
You were using Skype when we met each other, you're saying.
Around there.
That's capitless.
Maybe. I still miss it.
What was so good about Skype? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom,
It was dope. And it was blue.
boom, boom. Boom.
Discord's so convoluted.
It's really not. It's actually pretty user-friendly.
And it's full of gamers. If you suggest talking to your friends on Discord, it was like, what? But Skype was family friendly. Everyone loved it.
Maybe in the circles you ran in, but in the circles I ran in, there was a lot of terms getting thrown around that wouldn't fly nowadays.
Yeah.
I wasn't using them on Skype. I got my hands up on fucking Block TV.
The one thing I like about Discord is that you can put GIFs.
Yeah, you can do GIFs. You can do gaming GIFs, anime GIFs, Marvel GIFs, Supernatural GIFs.
I like the one where the Among Us shakes his bum.
Oh, the big Among Us booty shake, yellow crewmate. What's your favorite crewmate color?
Pink. Why, what's yours?
I gotta go orange. I almost was orange. What?
Orange is the lamest one.
No, it's fire.
Red is fire.
No. Yeah, red is fire. Literally, the color of fire is red. It's not, though.
It doesn't have a color. It's not real.
Fire doesn't have a color? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just saying it's garbage.
I have a lighter somewhere around here I can... There. So, yeah. But, we're on the 25-minute mark, so typically these things don't go longer than half an hour, so why don't we get into some... get into the news.
What happened?
I was at my therapist's office today, and we were doing EDMT, which stands for something or other. And she had these two little buzzers. So it's almost like a vibration on a controller, right? So it's vibrating left, right, and then there's a little light bar, and so there's a green light going left to right, and as it goes to the left, buzz, right, buzz, and it's going.
He's hypnotizing you.
And you're supposed to try to recall memories. And I'm like, I don't think this is working, because we did like 6 rounds of it or something. And she's like, okay, well, what if I use my finger? And she's like, so picture the memory in your head. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, and I sat there for like a minute solid while she just shook her finger around.
I'd get pissed off.
And she's like, so what is the memory still distressing? I'm like, I guess. He's freaking wiggling her finger around.
I would get pissed off. I'd grab that finger.
Grab that. Give me that finger.
No, stinky pinky.
No, it was her big 2 fingers.
So is she just trying to get you to recall the memory?
I think she was trying to make it less painful by shaking her finger around. That's what
help?
I don't know. That's why we didn't stop doing it. It didn't make sense to me. You just wiggle your finger around.
Was she talking to you about the memory while doing it?
No.
Well, that's not going to help then. You're supposed to like guide them through the emotions.
I don't know. I mean...
Sounds like your therapist's a hack. I'm just saying.
My therapist is not a hack.
You should stop seeing her and stop taking your meds.
I think I should stop taking my meds. But I don't think she's a hack. I think it's just dialectical behavior therapy is
it's kind of a pseudoscience.
It is kind of a pseudoscience. I do, and I'm off camera, but that's okay because it wasn't... And I do question, honestly, how effective the process is. Because it's like, I'm just going and... There's $170 an hour, and I'm spending half of it looking at your finger wiggle around.
Yeah.
I'm paying, $85 to watch you wiggle your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of therapy is kind of...
It's covered. Don't worry, but still.
Yeah. You gotta be really specific about what you want to get out of
I wanna see your finger, I wanna watch it wiggle.
Yeah, no, I remember they were teaching us about that in school, and they were saying, like...
The finger wiggling technique?
Yeah. It's like you have to keep them engaged and focused, and if all you're doing is waving your big, fat, chubby finger around...
Big, fat, dirty...
Sausage finger.
Big sausage finger. Why are you being so negative?
Because it's insulting if you're...
To watch her finger?
Yeah, I would get pissed off.
You weren't there.
I'm just saying.
You don't know what
I'm
it was
using
like.
my big brain to
I'm
imagine.
just having my big finger in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big finger pressing on my prefrontal lobe, and it's making me think about my dark memories.
Sad.
I kind of want a moment in therapy where I tell my therapist something. She's like, "Wow, I've never heard something that dark before." I think that would be awesome.
Maybe if your therapist was like minus 50 years old.
If I tell my therapist something and they were like, "Oh my god, you might be the darkest and most mysterious client I've ever had."
Would you bust right there?
I wouldn't bust, but I would be like, "What can I say?
I'm dark and
I'm
twisted.
a dark Sigma."
It's like that Kanye album.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
That's an excellent album. That's a great album.
Mm-hmm.
It's a top 5 rap album of all time.
It's pretty good.
What's your
You already know my favorite.
What's your favorite on Monster?
No, I like his early albums.
You don't know. What's your favorite on Twisted Fantasy?
The one with the piano key.
Ding, ding. That's Jacobus's favorite,
It's a good song.
and Jacobus is in the audience right now.
You? Hi, Jacko.
Who got you? Who got you?
I haven't met you, but I've heard lots.
Run away,
Yeah.
run away. just as fast as you can. See, that's how you know it's a good podcast, because we show up, we have no topics, and we sort of just immediately start just singing songs.
I could do this all day.
You sit down, you sing a song for 5 minutes. You say, "What are we going to talk about now?" I mean, more jokes incoming.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't say that anymore.
More jokes incoming.
No, what do we talk about?
What do we talk about? Yeah, well, that's a bad sign.
He got mad at me for
I
saying
didn't
that.
get mad.
He said, "You need to fucking stop."
I didn't get mad. I just said that if you're doing improvisational discussion or comedy, you shouldn't say, "What do I talk about now?"
I should try that in stand-up.
Well,
Guys,
what do I talk about?
What do you think is funny?
What do I talk about? I don't know what to say next. I ran out of jokes.
I'd run out of jokes.
Who do you think had the better set?
Before you told me how sets work, I thought you just talk about shit for like 5 minutes.
Some people go up and just talk about shit, like people who do improv comedy, but like even then you'd have prompts.
But they're not reading from a skit, so do they just have to memorize it?
Typically they'll memorize if it's a joke, they'll memorize it. If it's a story, they'll have the basic story beats down. And sometimes they'll do crowd work. So they might do like 20 minutes of crowd work and then like 20 minutes of whatever, and then they're done.
I see.
But if you do an open mic, it's typically only like 5-10 minutes.
We're going to an open mic.
No, we're not. We're going to a comedy show.
Oh, so is that going to be like a comedy?
It's like an hour set.
Oh, okay. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we're going to go see Chris Griffin live at Rumors. And we're going to get a
Son of Peter
nacho.
Griffin.
We're going to get a nacho plate, motherfucker.
Does that come with the pass?
No, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
It's $30, motherfucker.
Maybe we could sneak in candy too.
I don't want to sneak candy.
I will.
Don't sneak candy.
We're going to be there all night.
You're going to get kicked out. That's how they make most of their money, is off food. If they catch you sneaking in candy, they'll kick your ass out.
I'm
I'm going to sneak in a Mickey.
I'll beat up Chris Griffin like Peter does.
I'll sneak in a Mickey.
I'll say, "This is Family Guy funny moments," and I'll start beating up
It's sort of like
Chris.
the chicken fight.
Yeah.
What's your favorite chicken fight?
Remember, isn't there one where they fight on a plane? Or an airport or something?
Don't they fall out of the plane?
Yeah. That's a good one.
I don't remember that one, really. I remember Homer and Peter fighting in the whole crossover episode, and they fight in the
Crossover of the
Gorg.
century.
They fall into the Gorg while fighting.
I remember in like 2018 when
Fat man, ooh.
Infinity War or something came out, and they were like, "You know, everyone says this is the crossover of all time, but do you remember when Homer and Peter fought in show?"
Well, actually, it was the entire Griffith family came to Springfield.
Right. See, you weren't in the Disney era, but they did that a lot with the shows.
Yeah, like you'd see fucking Farkle show up on Jesse, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm a derp."
Yeah, but they would have like the entire cast be like, "Are we in the Wizards of Waverly Place station? Where the hell are
Did
we?"
That's So Raven meet that Wizards of Waverly Place?
No, That's So Raven was the previous era of Disney.
So who went to Wizards of Waverly Place?
Pretty sure Good Luck Charlie.
Phil of the Future?
No, Sweet Life on Deck did. Good Luck Charlie did.
Phil of the Future?
No, that was also an early era. That was like 90s.
Phil of the Future, he had a caveman. Remember that? He had a caveman?
It was basically Encino Man.
It was sort of Encino Man after Encino Man.
Did it? I think Encino Man came out after.
After Phil of the Future?
Yeah.
No, Encino Man was like before. Encino Man was like 95 or some shit.
Maybe.
At least
It was
I
a good
think.
show.
Encino Man or Phil of the Future?
Yeah.
Phil of the Future, friends with you and me.
Did you watch it?
No, that's George of the Jungle.
No.
Yes,
See,
it is.
Yeah, it's based on that.
No, the intro is George of the Jungle that you were singing.
Yeah, but that's how it goes.
It doesn't go Phil of the Future.
Not like that. It's like Phil of the future.
Phil, that is not how that goes.
I guarantee you.
Give your. Hold on, just
Talk to the camera while I
Okay.
play this.
that's not. I'm certain that's not how the intro goes. So yeah, I mean that's back on the therapist thing. She was wiggling her finger in my face. It's ridiculous. So therapy's like it's pretty good, but sometimes it can just be a little ridiculous. Should we?
Hold on.
Don't play the whole thing, because I don't want to get copyright struck. Okay, stop. Did you cut it? I think That's okay. That is how the lyrics, but that's not.
Phil of the future.
But you went
George of the jungle.
friends with you and me.
It's close.
It's close, but George of the Jungle was not. Phil of the Future was not based on George of the Jungle.
Maybe not.
The George of the
Similar
Jungle,
time thing.
the movie. Remember the movie with Brendan Fraser? He played a Tarzan. Was that Tarzan or George of the Jungle?
Who knows?
George of the Jungle is just Tarzan, right?
No.
That's the same shit.
But Tarzan is raised by apes.
So is George of the
George
Jungle.
of the Jungle is just a dude who lives in the jungle.
George of the Jungle hung out with apes. His
Right.
best friend was an ape that read books.
With this one named ape.
Was his friend named Gorilla Bill?
Who are the two girls in the animated show that in the intro are like,
They were low-key bad.
which one?
Both of them.
I like the orange haired one.
She was crazy.
Yeah.
She probably had. She was probably on Prozac.
I kind of had a thing for girls with orange hair when I was younger. I thought I was straight.
Did you
I
have
had a
a?
crush on Izzy from TDI.
She'd give you an STI.
She would. She and Poison Ivy.
She would give you poison ivy in your. If you get poison ivy on your penis, is that considered an STI?
Should be.
Well, because poison ivy, that's like a rash. What is that considered? An infection? I don't even
It's
know.
like a skin rash.
Is that an infection? Are you infected by it?
It's like in your blood.
What is an infection?
An infection is when it attacks your autoimmune system. It's like in your bloodstream and stuff. You need like antibiotics.
So what if you wrapped up poison ivy tight like a joint? You put it in your urethra. Would that then be an infection?
I don't know, man.
Smoking that poison ivy pack.
Yep.
Yerp.
Yep.
Derp. Derpabus.
But yeah.
Yeah, no cap. I mean, George of the Jungle, that was a good ass show.
It was, yeah. I remember there was an episode where George loses his clothes.
Virginity. And it's a sticky situation.
It is a sticky situation, and he needs to like hide from everyone
I remember that episode, yeah.
because he doesn't want them to see him naked.
Well, why? That's not unreasonable.
But the ape is always naked.
Yeah, but he's got fur covering his shiz.
Anyway,
He has got fur covering his shiz.
The episode made me uncomfortable. I had
Why?
to stop watching.
Why'd you? I had to stop. I quit the show after that.
So I was like, what did they catch him?
Did you quit the whole series after that? You didn't watch another episode?
No, I kept watching.
Did you see the lemming episode with the lemming go off the cliff?
Mm-hmm.
Lemmings don't really do that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They don't jump off cliffs. That's fake.
Well, if it's fake, then why did they put it on the show?
Because it's a common misconception, but lemmings don't actually jump off of cliffs. That's not true.
Yeah. Who does jump off a cliff?
Nothing jumps off cliffs. Bison, they used to do bison
off
jumps.
cliffs.
They used to do bison jumps where the First Nations would basically chase the bisons off a cliff, and they'd jump to their death, and they'd harvest them on the ground.
Don't bisons live in the plains?
Yeah, but
We don't have cliffs.
we've got cliffs and hills and shit.
Do we?
Yeah, bison jumps. There's like breakneck bison jump in like Alberta or Saskatchewan. They do bison jumps. It's like a thing. They have mountains in Alberta and it's like big hills.
I guess if you drive like 2 hours west,
Well, they have to ride their horses or walk.
2 hours. Yeah.
They just put like wolf skins on. They'd scare the bison. The bison would just run off a cliff like an idiot, and then you just fucking hit him with a big club.
Do you think after the bison jumped off, they're like, lol, idiot?
Like the Native Americans, like the indigenous people go lol.
Yeah.
I think they said something. I think they said, yummy my tummies, because they got that eat up big bison.
Yeah. Maybe yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that probably does it for today, folks.